Welcome to CelebTide.
Okay, so the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni saga continues. Now, Justin Baldoni, his counter lawsuit against Blake Lively and even the New York Times, it was a $400 million lawsuit. It was dismissed. And the reason why that case was dismissed was because the judge was like, you cannot claim defamation if somebody is just reporting it. Meaning that Baldoni can't file a defamation case against the New York Times for reporting on the defamation. And Baldoni, more importantly, can't pursue a defamation case against Blake Lively for reporting what she alleges was harassment in the workplace. Now, on Thursday, today's dismissal, the judge dismissed 10 out of the 13 allegations that Blake Lively brought against Justin Baldoni. The 3 allegations that survived dismissal was basically centered around retaliation. Now, the reason why the judge dismissed Blake Lively's claims for sexual harassment and hostile work environment, the setting for all of this, for production and whatever, was in New Jersey. But Blake Lively was trying to apply California labor laws in regards to sexual harassment to a New Jersey physical setting. You physically was not in California. The judge did not decide on the merits of the case, meaning that there wasn't any decision on whether or not she was or wasn't sexually harassed in the workplace. It was dismissed on the legal technicalities of the law. But her other 3 claims, they're moving forward, so we'll see how that plays out.
If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a story. There are legal battles, and then there are the kinds that reshape careers, reputations, and public opinion all at once.
I just know that this is Blake Lively's face right now, learning the news that Judge Lewis decided to drop 10 of the 13 claims that she has against Justin Baldoni. So the judge says that she cannot sue him for harassment, defamation, or conspiracy, but she can sue him for breach of contract, retaliation, and aiding and abetting in retaliation. So that smear campaign that she's so convinced that had happened, well, she's going to be able to take that to court. But remember, her lawyers at one point said that Blake was kissed, nuzzled, and touched without her consent, and that Justin Baldoni was consistently inappropriate and crossed boundaries. Well, the judge did not agree and decided to throw away these claims. So yeah, that's a big loss for Blake Lively. What do you guys think in the comments below?
The courtroom war between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is exactly that kind of story. And this week, things shifted in a way that nobody saw coming quite so soon. Here's the headline. A federal judge dismissed 10 out of 13 claims in Blake's lawsuit. 10. That is not a small number, and it landed hard across the internet. People are debating what it means, who's winning, and where this whole thing goes from here. The core reasons so many claims were thrown out comes down to one legal classification: independent contractor versus employee. The court ruled that Blake held the status of an independent contractor during production, which meant several workplace protection laws she was relying on simply didn't apply the way her legal team argued. That single distinction pulled the rug out from under a significant chunk of her case. Defamation and conspiracy claims were also dismissed, intensifying the debate online. The judge also made a notable point about creative context. Some of the behavior Blake described was evaluated through the lens of filmmaking, the nature of acting, scripted scenes, and physical proximity that can naturally occur between performers on set. The court indicated that creative professionals need a degree of freedom to work within a script without every action being treated as a personal violation. That point became one of the most controversial parts of the ruling, with people on both sides arguing fiercely about what it truly means. Now here's what gets overlooked in all the noise. This case is not over. 3 claims are still moving forward, and they are serious. Breach of contract and retaliation are now the central focus. Blake's team is arguing that after she raised concerns on set, Justin and his crisis PR team responded with a calculated effort to damage her reputation publicly. She believes the wave of negative narratives that followed wasn't organic. She's claiming it was engineered. The judge is allowing those allegations as supporting evidence in court, even if they no longer stand as independent legal claims. So while she can't sue directly under the harassment category due to her contractor status, she can absolutely still tell her story, and a jury will hear it. Justin's attorney came out swinging after the ruling, calling it full validation of everything their side has maintained from the beginning. He He said their clients are good people who did not behave in the ways they've been accused of, and that this outcome proves their confidence was justified all along. But just weeks before this ruling, Justin's legal team faced sharp judicial criticism of their own. Claims including civil extortion and interference with business relationships were labeled legally weak and poorly evidenced. The judge questioned why certain parties were even named. Justin's team wasn't fined, but they were formally reprimanded, not something either side wants on record. Blake's lawyer pushed back immediately at the celebration from Justin's camp, calling the reaction premature and out of touch with the full picture. Her team made it clear this case has always been about one thing: retaliation. Another attorney on Blake's side stated the trial will center on exposing what they describe as coordinated attacks on her career and public image. Blake herself is expected to testify. Public opinion remains its own battleground. A large portion of the internet has shifted toward Justin, with many arguing that the backlash Blake faced was a natural consequence of how she handled the film's promotion, not something manufactured behind the scenes. The trial is set for May. Costs are mounting. Justin is reportedly looking to offload a multi-million-dollar property, though whether that connects to legal expenses remains unclear. What is clear is that neither side is walking away. Both camps believe they will win. And when that courtroom finally opens, every claim, every message, and every decision made behind closed doors will be on full display. This is one of those rare cases where the courtroom drama might actually be more intense than the film that started it all. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel.